Ayan, good morning everyone. Tara lang. May camera. Nagka-problema sa camera ko. I think that's okay already. Ayan, good morning everyone. PSEi made a very big U-turn yesterday. Bumaba ng 7,800 and then last minute recovered back to 7,926. Ang tindi ng market yesterday. Pahirapan mag-trade ngayon, but definitely very good for investors. Yan, market has been doing well for investors, especially sa mga blue chips. Sustaining naman sila Jollibee, sila BDO, market na naman. Maraming nagbili kahapon ng Globe, especially the foreign investors. So those were the stocks that caused for the stock to go up. So let's talk about that today. Pag-usapan po natin ang mga yan. I only have a few picks for today kasi medyo ang hirap ng market. Even in the international market, yesterday had to cut loss on one. Si Lyft ang tindi ng bagsak hapon. So, buti lang may automatic cut loss sa eToro. So, hindi naman lumaki talaga yung losses natin. So, yun, part of trading. Open Disney yesterday. We'll discuss about that. Bakit ko inopen yon? A little overview about my international market strategy na sinubukan ko lang. So, we'll see the result about that today. We'll talk more about that. So, dalawa lang ang picks ko for today. Again, the market is sideways, so it's really hard to be aggressive in this kind of market as of the moment, especially sa PSE since wala tayong short selling dito. So, we really cannot predict the market that much. So, you don't have to be aggressive. So, we'll talk about that today. Before we go to that, let's go to your requests, and if you have any messages and if you have any questions, please post it on the comments section. And so let me just fix this. Ayan, so nahin ko si Joel Igares, number 1 ka na naman. Good morning, Sir Lloyd and Laika. Nga pala guys, pakishare po ang video so that your friends will know about the program and share this to your trading groups then. Ayan. So that the newbies out there will know that there's a program like this that can help them in their stock market journey. Nga pala guys, puno na po yung sa event sa Cebu. So pasensya na po if ever, kasi may nag-message sa akin na if ever pwede pa bang maka-join. Sadly, the registration is already full. That is for May 18. So, sa susunod na lang po. Alright? Bilisan nyo sa susunod kasi limited lang yung seats. Alright? So, Joel Garas, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Ken CV, good morning. Kindly discuss VUL. Thanks. Alright, so let's write that down. Yung mga requests ninyo. VUL. I'll write that down. Excuse me. Diorico Docena, good morning. Dominic Corpus, good morning then. Julius Cernal, nice audio background. MC Butete, excuse me, thank you. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. Laika, thank you so much. Happy fiesta nga pala sa mga nasa Mandaue. Medyo wala akong tulog ngayon kasi ang lakas ng video kay kagabi. Hirap matulog ang ingay ng mga neighbors, but yeah, we can understand it's the fiesta of Mandaue. So yan, puyatan tayo ngayon. Ben Moneda, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Your sir, insights for MPI and IDC. Si IDC nag-pull back yesterday after very strong move. So, that was kind of expected, especially in the bearish market. Magsa-sell off talaga yung mga tao. Julius Hernan, ABA, MRSGI po. Thanks. I'll write these down. Julius. Kumustahin natin yung mga yan. Chelmark, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Sell na po ba si SSI or hold lang? Dapat andun na yun sa sell half levels si SSI. Ilang araw na yun umaakit So I would say sell half already kay SSI. Hindi kasi natin alam, right? A little lesson for those who are new here. I always tell you sell half because one of the mantra you should have in the stock market is you don't know what is going to happen in the stock market. No one can predict the stock market, diba? So even if you're seeing sell signals, you cannot predict what will happen in the future. what if lumipad yan at lumipad pa ng napakalaki, mag-open na si Shake Shack, so that should make the results on the day should entice investors to get in SSI. So baka lumipad din yan. So you don't really know, but we have to protect our earnings also. So you take half of it and let the other half ride. You don't have to be greedy. If you want to win it all, you can lose it all, right? That's not the goal of a trader. That's the goal of a gambler. So don't be that. If you want to be a trader, learn not to be greedy and respect the fact the market is unpredictable. So you take your profits kahit hindi mo po ma-win all. May casino para dyan sa win all yan. If you wanna win it all, you can lose it all. So that shouldn't be your practice. Okay, that's why you always have to sell half. Always sell half. Don't be greedy about the results. Right? So yan po. For SSI, I'd say sell half and hold the other half. Mag-open na po si mag-open na po si Shake Shack. So in the coming days, so it should affect the stock. The stock will be volatile. So if it goes up, at least you're still in. Okay, so that's to answer Chelmark's question. STV traders, sir, good morning. ISM and ATN, IRC. I'll write these down. ISM and ATN, I recommend that to just keep buying the dips for these two. Si IRC naman, so far, maganda na yung support niya. Let's kamustahin natin ngayon if nag-sustain yung support kahapon. I think it did. Hindi ko napansin si IRC. Providencio Sales, BSC and MBT po. BSC, ganda lang climb kahapon. MBT is in my recommendation for today. I think MBT is already ripe. Hinug na po yan. Pwede na po natin pasukin. Dominic Corpus, PHA, patingin. Alright, so tingin, fighting pa rin, sir. PHA, fighting pa rin, sir. Pa-check po. Alright, so kamustahin natin si PHA. Still fighting. The support is still there. I'd say still get in that stock. Ang laki po ng pera na hawak ng mga yan. Right? It's backed up by Qatar. So, Jing Martinez, good morning, Coach. Good morning then. Gerald Felipe, good day, sir. Ano po insights nyo sa annual income report ni ABA? Sell on news daw. We can't tell. So, we can't tell. Maybe people will sell on news, but ang nangyari ang nangyari kasi kay ABA is meron na siyang support So I can't say if magkakasell on news. Usually sell on news happens if nasa taas na siya tapos lumabas yung earnings. Pero ngayon nasa baba si ABA. So I can't say if sell on news ang mangyayari because maganda naman ang projects ni ABA. So we really can't tell. Better abangan nyo po muna, but I don't think it's gonna be sell on news kasi nasa baba naman si ABA. Ang mahirap kasi pag nasa taas tas lumabas yung earnings tas bababa bigla. Tulad ni MRSGI. But ABA is still at the bottom part naman. So I don't think magkaka-sell on news. Maganda naman yung earnings ni ABA, tindi. That's the one of the reason I have been recommending ABA. Nagbabounce na siya sa MA20 kaso nga lang pula kahapon So, I want it to go green today. If it goes green today, yes, pwede na pong pasukin yan. That is an uptrend. The stock is on an uptrend. Higher highs and higher lows, di ba? So, ABA, just wait for the bounce. I am watching that stock for an entry. Baka mag-bounce na yan today. So, pwede na yan pasukin yan. Rainer Edward Julieza. Let me just close this out. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. Tuloy-tuloy na po talaga ang pag-downtrend ni LPC. Maganda naman po yung 28 net income. Bakit po downtrend? Thanks po. Ayan po, even if the income is there, you cannot say if aakyat ang stock or not. Especially in PSE. Patayan po dito sa PSE. Right? So, ang nangyari kay Lopez is nasa taas kasi si Lopez. This is what I've been telling you guys. Pag nasa taas, pwede yung magka-sell on news, right? So, Lopez, nung lumabas yung news niya, medyo nasa taas na. Even if there is a catalyst, right? If people wants to take their profits, especially now na nagkakaroon ng fears kay Donald Trump sa ginawa ni Donald Trump, investors tend to go out and turtle up. So, pag walang investors po, babagsak po yung stock na yan. Right? So, now, if you are into Lopez and if ever naipit ka dyan, so I think you're an investor if hindi ka nag-cut loss. So if you're an investor, the earnings should let you know that it will go up anytime soon in the future. So you don't have to worry. All you need to do is to buy more. Buy more lang kasi maganda naman yung performance ni Lopez. So for companies that have good performances, you know in the future it will go up again. So you just have to buy more. Anyways, kung investor ka, you don't have to think about the short-term movements. Ito yung movement ni Lopez ngayon, medyo mababa nga siya. So if you're an investor here, this is your opportunity to buy more. You should be happy because you know that the stock is gonna go up again in the future. Because this is doing well, right? Lopez, yeah, antayin nyo pong bumaba yan and you just buy more for Lopez. Maganda naman yung company na yan. Joy P, hirap unahan Sir Joel Igares sa comment. Sabi ni Joy P, good morning Sir Lloyd. Insights on JFC and SMPH. Right, JFC still sustaining at 303. I'd say pwede pa rin bilhin yan. SMPH naman, kamustahin natin si SMPH. Maraming foreigners bumili ni SMPH kahapon kaya nag-recover rin yung market. So, that's good. Kaso nga lang all-time high na si SMPH. So, if you're an investor, we can look for an opportunity. But if you're a position trader, stay away lang muna. Nung bumagsak si SMPH, bakit hindi natin pinasok, diba? Dapat doon for position traders. Rochelle Vlog, good morning sir. May trading po ba sa Monday? Wala po kasi election, right? So wala pong trading on Monday. I'm still waiting for the official what do you call this, news from PSE. But yeah, as far as I know, wala pong trading on Monday. Right, Rochelle Vlog, good morning sir. Yun, mabasa ko na pala yan. Yan, si Jovita na L pala may question, hindi ko nabasa. ABG and Alco, please. Good morning. I'll write these down sa ABG and Alco. Edward Vince, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Insights po kay RRHI. Right, kamusta natin si RRHI. And po, RRHI. Yan, so those are the requests for today. Konti lang, so that's good. Kasi meron din ako lakad today. So anyways, I'm gonna be very busy today. So yan, first of my picks for today. Ayan, nga pala kahapon, minasok ko po si Disney. I'm gonna share to you my screen. Shian Lau, good morning. Ayan, so Disney, pinasok ko po kahapon. Medyo negative tayo because maglalabas siya ng earnings after the market hours. So I was somehow optimistic about the earnings. Baka maganda yung ilalabas ni Disney na earnings. So pinasok ko po siya kasi pag na-timing ko po na maganda, mag-gap up yan. Kaso nga lang, pag nung lumabas na yung earnings for the 3 months ended, decreased less than -1. So, parang wala pong galaw yung earnings niya. So, maganda pa rin ang kita. It didn't increase that much, but they were still able to earn 15.3 billion net income for 2018. So, that's good. We're expecting it to go high pa rin. After sa kita nila ni what they call this ni ano tawag dyan? Ni Endgame. Ayan, Avengers Endgame. So hindi pa na-add dyan. So the first quarter earnings, Endgame should be included there. Hindi, the first quarter. Second quarter na pala yun. So we're expecting Disney to still go up. So hopefully mag-up siya today. So kahapon nag-stop loss ako kay Lyft. Masakit pero part of trading. Ang pangit kasi ng market ngayon because of what Trump did. So we can't do anything about that, right? You just have to adjust accordingly depending on the markets. I'm still shaky with short selling. Naninibago pa ako sa short selling, so hindi pa ako makaposisyon ng short selling ng maayos. I'm not familiar with the US market yet, so we're still crawling our way there. But somehow we're doing good in the international market already. So guys, if you want to trade international market, use eToro, right? eToro po, please make sure you create an eToro account using my link, and kasi malaking tulong po yan para sa channel natin so that the program can continue, right? So also if you like the program that we're doing, you can donate to the channel. Just click on the super chat button. Andyan po sa chat room natin yung dollar button sa katabi ng smiley should you want to help the channel para mag-prosper naman yung channel, right? So thank you so much. Right, going back, yun, meron question dito. Uninani, good morning sir. Tags, ayan si Tags, kamustahin natin si Tags. Monet Lagman, good morning. What do you think of ICT? Lock profits na ba? Ang laki ng buying ni ICT kahapon so I think it's still gonna go up. Also, insights on MRC, AP, and IRC. I'll write these down. Tingnan natin ang chart ni ICT really quick for Monet. Right, so this is a very good stock kasi so take profits. Let's talk about that. ICT, ayan, so kahapon, foreign buying pa rin kay ICT yesterday, so that should be good. Nag-sustain naman yung breakout niya, so I'd say you don't have to sell yet kasi look at this. This was the previous resistance. This is the breakout level. Nag-break ng support yesterday but went back up. Umakyat rin ulit after that. So we are still okay. We still have a support right here. So I don't think you need to lock your profits already. But if ever substantial na yung gains mo, yes, you can. You can sell half already, Monet. Okay? Just to lock your profits. Sayang naman yung profits. And then if it goes up, at least you still have the other half. And for that. Alvin Rabanes, Sir MRC at ABA po. Salamat. MRC and ABA. Those are already in the list. Madadaanan natin po yan. So, Alvin. DBY32, good morning. GT Cap po. Write these down. GT Cap. And Tommy Escobedo, good morning. Coach Lloyd, watching here from Dubai. Good morning. How many years na po kayo nagtitrade? There were times na disappoint ka rin dahil sa loss ka. Time has... Yeah, it's been a while. Alright, since Bitcoin days, 2009. Yan, so there, I started with Bitcoin, trading Bitcoin. Para siyang Forex noon. So that was where my introduction to trading. And then moved on to stocks. And then, ayan, that was the rest is history. Good morning, Coach. Watching from Dubai. There were times na disappointed ka rin dahil sa loss ka. Yes, there are times it happened, especially noong newbie pa ako. It's just that when you learn your system along the way, magmamanhid ka, right? Ang problema kasi sa newbie is you don't really have that confidence yet in the trading. That's why you tend to have reaction to everything. But the moment you embrace the risk to reward ratio, you know that if you cut your losses, okay lang yan kasi matatabunan yung losses mo on your wins on the other stocks. So, yun po. Also, one of the reasons why you're not afraid to cut your losses, yan po, risk to reward ratio, and you know that cutting losses are healthy, really, right? You avoid losing big. If you do that, your stocks na tama naman ang pasok mo, if they win big, those are gonna cover up for your small losses and your portfolio is gonna grow, right? So, you don't really have to be disappointed in your losses. Just learn from them. Try to make sure you learn from them and then move on. Ganun lang. You lose in stocks if you have reaction to everything, right? So, you don't have to react on short-term movements. If long-term ka naman, you don't have to react on losses because that's part of stocks, really. You mature along the way. You get better along the way, right? So, let's continue. Makyan, good morning. DNL po from Ken CV. Si DNL is good. It's a good company. But let's check out kung pwede na po mabilhin. Artworks, Web po. Kamusta natin si Web? Ayan. Mechanic Trader, good morning Sir Lloyd. Insights po kay Maxis. Yan, Maxis, one of the good companies out there. Okay naman ang kita ni Maxis. I'll write that down. Hafa Aday, good morning from Macau, Sir Lloyd. Good morning sa inyo dyan. Annette Meal, good morning. OR and Primex. OR is still sustaining the support naman si OR. So, kamustahin natin si OR. Right, OR and Primex. Yan. So, those are the requests for now. Una po, sa mga recommendations ko si SM. Yes, si SM yesterday dropped below MA20 but recovered right away. Ang ganda po ng first quarter earnings ni SM. I posted about it yesterday. So I think this is gonna do a breakout today. But overall, SM has a solid support right there. So budegan yun lang po yan. If ever it goes further down, you just buy more. Baka po maiwan kayo this is gonna be very good for SM, especially in the coming days after the election or pag nag-recover na yung market. The SM is gonna be one of the good companies na pwede nyo pasukan. Lakas ng performance nila last year and start of the year. Gilbert Veles, good morning sir. Bell, ECP, House and PNB, Shell PH. If may time kayo. Right, so I'll write these down. Hopefully, madaan pa natin. For sure. Uku, 788. Sir, ilang percent port nyo si Disney? 29.93 US dollars kasi nakakopy sa akin 1K US dollars nakakopy sa port nyo. Disney is lineverage ko to ng times 2 eh. So leverage times 2 kay Disney. $300. I just nag-test buy lang naman ako kasi maliit. I can't see here ilang percentage ng port ko ito. Pwede to eh, dapat. Set price alert, open new trade close. View chart. Ayan, so ay lumabas. Hindi ko nakita ilang percent ng ng port ko. Exposure, ayan. Ayaw. Not really sure how does that come out, but $2,200, $300 po linagay ko dyan. So that's the amount we are invested in Disney. Test buy pa lang ginawa ko. If ever it goes on an uptrend, I'll buy more in the future. Nico Managa, good morning Sir Lloyd. Any thoughts sa pagkabagsak ni MRSGI? So far, wala akong makakitang rason bakit bumabagsak sa MRSGI. It's just that it's already too high, right? Look at climb, right? If I was an investor and I was able, this gave us so many buy signals here. Meron tayong buy signal here, another buy signals here. If I was able to enter here, why in the world will I not sell the stock up there? That's already 85% gain climb, right? If ever dito kayo pumasok, that's still 41% na gain. So it's about time to take profits, right? That's the normal movement of a stock. Right? Mataas na po ang climb na yan. If I were in this stock, I would take profits also. It's just that ang dami na nag-take profits, right? So and then wala pang gaanong buyer, so we can't really control the market, especially sa mga chupetero na market ngayon. It's about time that people take profits kay MRSGI. Okay? So with that, if ever mag-bearish yung market, kaya ayoko maglaro ng mga stocks na nasa taas na kasi those are taking profit levels already. Pahirapan yan pag mag-trade ka dyan. Dapat doon sa baba tayo pumapasok. So, I'd say taking profits lang andyan. And then when people saw na ang bilis ng drop, this is usually something na pag nakita mo ito, people are selling, why won't you sell? Kaya nagkabentahan, wala pang buyers gaano. Kaya bumagsak at bumagsak. The market has low volume kasi. Petik, good morning Sir Lloyd. Trade ka rin ba sa currency? Dati nagtitrade ako ng currency kaso nga lang ang hirap. Day trading kasi sa forex ang mangyayari if you really want to prosper in forex. It's just that I don't have the luxury of that time anymore. So natigil yung forex namin. Louis Uzi, good morning sir from Pampanga. Insights po kay earnings ni ABA. 6,000, ayan. So, that should be enough to be a catalyst for ABA to go up. So, hopefully, umakyat pa si ABA. Chris Diafonso, good morning, sir. IDC, STR, PHA po. Alright, please 2 down. Mustahin natin. Alright, so, that was my first pick kanina, si SM. I'd say SM will be good. Pwede na itong ibodega kasi ang ganda ng earnings. I think this will go up in the coming days at mag all-time high yan. About time, mahinog naman si SMPH. Right, so next sa pick ko is MBT, right? So dalawa lang sila ngayon. These are the only 2 positions I can find for now. I don't want you to be aggressive in this market. So, yan, konti lang ang pinasok ko. Earnings of MBT 9% first quarter, annual earnings 10%. So this is a good start for the year for MBT. I'd say this is good to buy, right? The stock is still very cheap as of the moment. With a good performance, lumiit na po ang inflation ng country. So meaning marami na pong uutang kay Metrobank kasi mas maliit na yung mas maliit na ngayon ang interest rates. So that should help the banks go up already. That's one of the reasons why BDO is going up. Metrobank is doing well also for the for last year and started the year strong. So they should make MBT go up. Magbodega na po kayo ng Metrobank if ever you're looking for a good company para ibodega rin. Metrobank is one of the good companies out there. Somehow my live is not loading. So let me just So, ayan. George McDonald's, sir, ano po reco nyo for today? SMPH and MBT. Not SMPH, SM and MBT. Those are my recommendations for today. Andyan po sa video description also, if you wanna check it out. Abib Shabebs, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Ano na po latest sa US-China trade war? Somehow, nawawala yung tension, but we really can't say. It's really shaky in the international market because of what Donald Trump tweeted. So, still waiting for updates about it. So, pag nagka-update about it, that's when I will be going aggressive again in our trading sa eToro. If you can look at my port, konti lang po laman ng port natin, and napakaliit lang kasi it's a really hard market to play with right now. So, in trading kasi, you just be aggressive at the right time. Right now, it's not yet the time to be aggressive. So, mahirap pa. So, ayan. So, hindi pa ako gumagalaw gaano. Nag-aantay lang ako na mag-ease out yung news. Once that happens, the stock should go up. So, we'll enter them again. Hi, Sir MSGI. We just talked about MRSGI. Masyado pang downtrend, so stay away from it. Anytime soon, pag nag-bounce yan, pwede nyo pong saluhin yan. So, that's a good company to get into. Right, so, Alvin, Sir Lloyd, ano ba very good question, Sir Lloyd. Ano pa po ba meaning kapag sinabing bodega? So, ang ibig sabihin ng bodega is accumulate stock. Start accumulating your stock. Right? If ever meron na siya parang magandang support and overall very cheap price already, and it's a good company, tendency is that stock is gonna go up. For example, si SMPH nung gumagawa siya ng support, bodega areas yon. So, bodega meaning you buy now, and then, if ever, bumaba pa siya lalo, then you just buy more, right? So that you can get a good volume, at least, pag umakyat na yung stock, you will be in a very good position. Ang dami mong hawak, tas nasa mga mura na areas ng stock na yan. So, magbodega ka, meaning you start accumulating stocks, you start to get volume already. Hindi kasi yan pag ganito. For example, you have 1 million pesos, and for example, SMPH, for example lang si SM, recommendation ko yun, si SM is starting to go sideways, and it's starting to give us an accumulation area. So, what you do is, sa 1 million mo, you try to buy siguro mga 200,000 muna at this price if makapasok, and then buy another 200,000 at a lower price just in case it goes down ulit, mas mura mo siya mabibili. And then if it goes further down, then you buy another 200,000 until you meet yung 1 million mo na what do you call this, 1 million mo na volume at a very low price, right? That's good for very good stocks, right? Stocks that are fundamentally very good. Another entrance strategy is you start accumulating with just half, then pag nag-uptrend, dun muna bilhin yung other half ng pera mo. So, it's either that. So, it's up to you anong gusto mong gawing strategy. But bang bodega, meaning start you accumulate volume already on the stock. Lover, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Pakicheck TBGI. Nakabili kasi ako ng 0.45. Di ako nakapag-cut loss. Down kasi si PLDC. Ay, nako. Napakahirap niyan pag nawalan kayo ng internet. 2 weeks, tingin need ko na ba mag-cut loss? Laki na kasi ng loss ko. Wait ko na lang. Let's check out, tulungan muna natin to si Clover. TBGI. And so, si TBGI, 0.45. Uy, ang laki. This was the support, 0.45 mo nabili, so this should have been your support. Ang ipit mo ngayon is 0.45 from here. Yun, negative 25 na. Mahirap na po yan. I will not recommend cutting losses here. Anyways, TBGI has been doing well lately and maganda naman yung mga telco ngayon sa Pilipinas. So, I think this is still gonna go up in the future. So, what I want you to do is go to my Facebook, to my YouTube channel. Excuse me. Sorry about that. My YouTube channel. I want you to search for this video. Search for this video. Say, ano ba yan? Cut loss, Lloyd Bazar. Cut loss and Lloyd Bazar. Right, so this video should come up. Itong how to average down without adding money in stocks. This one right here. So the thumbnail says, didn't cut loss help? Right, so that should help you on stocks na ipit kayo and you don't want to cut loss. There's a way to average down. Right? How to average down without adding money in stocks. There's a way, there's a strategy in PSE. You can do this. Right? Watch this video. This is gonna be helpful for you. Right? Laking tulong yan para sa mga ipit dyan. Right? So, check it out. I don't wanna explain it here. Basically, medyo mahaba-haba po yung explanation na yan. So, Clover, check that out, okay? CHIB from Jude. Kanyate, ang ganda ng earnings ni CHIB. So, that should help the stocks. Let's check it out later. Ramon, hi Sir Lloyd, morning insights kay Ali at Wilcon. Ali and Wilcon, medyo mataas na itong mga stocks na ito, so I really cannot recommend them for position trades. Nakaka-copy din ba sir yung leverage sa eToro? Uku 788. Yes, if I do leverage, you should be leveraging on your end also pag nagka-copy trade kayo. Elma Barbudo, bodega at average down po ba sa MPI? I would say yes, that's a very good company, right? Just keep buying. Earnings wise, ang ganda ni MPI, ang ganda ng mga projects. Nakikita nyo naman po yung mga toll gates dyan sa Manila. Every time dumaan kayo, pera ni MPI yan. So, that's a very good company. I'd say yes, bodega. Mark Lizazo, sir, ano sabi nyo laging negative net foreign niya sa mga nakaraang araw? Sa anong stock yan, Mark Lizazo? PHA. Laging negative net foreign niya sa mga nakaraang araw. Yes, negative should be negative ang net foreign kasi yan, number one, in trade wars, people tend to tend to turtle up. Investors tend to turtle up. So yun po yung nangyayari. Actually, hindi lang kay PHA, ganyan. Swerte sa mga blue chips. Sa mga blue chips lang nagre-retain karamihan ng mga foreigners. PHA is not a blue chip. It's still speculative stock right now. Hindi pa natin alam anong gagawin nila sa pera nila. So, we can't really say if there's good fundamentals in PHA yet with the money. So, yan, lumalabas sa mga tao kasi they want to turtle up. They want to protect their money. Robert Castletort, good morning, Asylum Group. Morning, sir, from Asylum Boys. Good morning sa inyo dyan. Tommy Escobedo, Coach, ano po ibig sabihin ng pag sinabing protected o manipulated ng mga institution ng isang stock? At ano po na itong mga institution? Curious lang po. Institutions are brokerages, right? Meron kasi maraming mga brokers dito. Ang tindi kasi ng power ng mga institution, yung mga brokers na yan, unlimited po yung buying power nila. So, if this stock is good and they decide, if an institution decides that it is for long term, kahit pa mag-negative yung mga yan, they will just keep buying and buying. That is how you know that the stock is protected by institutions. Isa makikita niyo po dyan, si FDC. Si Lopez, somehow nag-let go na sila kasi bumabagsak na. But Lopez was makikita niyo po kasi diyan pag nagbabaying yung mga brokerages, mga institutions na tawag natin diyan. So ATN is one of the protected stock. Kaya hindi bumabagsak sa ATN because they know that it's gonna go up in the future, right? So ganyan. George McDonald's PLC, goodbye today. I'll write that down. Hopefully we still have time. It's 8:52. Right? So medyo maaga pa. Holcim, pwede na po ba magbenta? I'd say yes, mataas na po yun si Holcim. You can take profits already, but sa half lang, just in case umakyat pa. Joel Lilo, good morning Sir Lloyd and Laika. Good morning. And Alvia Kino, morning. MRC, AC, and PHA. Those are already in the list. Daanan natin yan in a bit. Flor de Lisa Santos, good morning sir. Kamusta po? FLI, Nickel, SSI, ABA, CHP, ISM. Salamat, God bless. So si ISM kahapon, even on the bearish market, showed us a good bounce. So that should be a good signal for ISM. So bodega lang kay ISM. Laki ng pera niyan. Laki ng pera na hawak ni ISM ngayon. Right, so let's go to the other requests. Una natin, puntahan si Vulcan, VUL. Right, so request for VUL. Charting wise, earnings wise, ang laki na negative pero Vulcan is moving because it moved because of the telco. Sila daw yung magiging backdoor ni Converge ba yun? Yeah, kay Converge. But the problem is, we don't know when. We don't know the fundamentals of Converge yet. So I can't say I will recommend Vul. No, I will not recommend Vul yet because of that. Hindi naman sila magiging third telco, so they're just gonna be doing what Converge things are doing if ever maging Converge man sila. So we'll have to see if Converge is consistent with their earnings first before we can get in Vul. And right now, Vulcan is not Converge yet, so medyo shaky po yan. So I cannot recommend Vulcan for now. I'd say stay away from that stock as of the moment. IDC, si IDC naman after massive move, nag-pullback din naman kaagad. So marami na namang inipit si IDC. Right, so negative, laki na negative nito kahapon one of the top losers yesterday. So it's at May 20. I will not say if it's buy yet, wala pa tayong green. But yeah, on a bearish market, time to take profits po yan. That's already a very big climb for sa mga chupitero. And nagkachupitan kaagad kay IDC. So that's what happened to IDC yesterday. Let's see if it will bounce at MA20. If it bounces at MA20, definitely it's a good buy. We can at least maliit po yung risk natin just in case it goes up. Maganda po yung position. MPI, so far so good. The lower parts are showing us good signals naman. I'd say still the company is a good company. We are at a strong support area. I'd say that's a buy. Pwede na kayo magsimula magbumili dyan. Right? This stock is for long term. You don't have to really concern yourselves on the short term movement of the stock. This is very cheap for the stock as of the moment. So napaka undervalued na po ni MPI ngayon. So I'd say pwede na po umpisahan yung magbudega dyan. Bili na kayo ngayon. If ever it goes further down, just keep buying more, right? For MPI. Next kay MPI is ABA. Yeah, it's ABA with the earnings, bonggang earnings. I'd say it will still go up. So let's see what will happen today. If ever mag-green siya, then you enter. That is confirmation of an MA20 bounce. And use MA20 as your support if you enter ABA. Right? We don't know. No one can predict the market. Baka sell on you, Sir Lloyd. Baka hindi. There are always two flip sides on stocks, so you don't really know. With this, with the earnings and with the fundamentals of ABA, which is doing well, I'd say yes, I'd buy this. Nga lang, market is shaky. That's why you have to make your risk low as much as possible. Get in there that MA20 just in case mali tayo, we can cut loss at maliit lang loss natin. That's trading for you. Okay? So, yan po si ABA. If it goes green, yes, I'd say buy it. At least malapit tayo sa MA20. MSGI, stay away lang muna. Massive downtrend for the stock as of the moment. In the future, for sure, papasukin natin yan. Right? ISM. Right? Si ISM, ganda pa rin ang price action ng ISM but I cannot recommend it here anymore. I don't want you to go aggressive in this stock. No need to be aggressive in the stock. Look for positions lang as much as possible for ISM. Kalma lang tayo kay ISM. If it gives you an opportunity to buy, you buy it. But right now, I don't want you to go aggressive. I don't want ISM to go up then right away. Right, so let people accumulate lang. For now, I cannot recommend ISM. Medyo risky po siya. If it goes near MA20, then why not? Right? If you're trading it. Ano po stats na eToro natin, Sir Lloyd? Gain pa rin naman ako sa copy trading. Salamat po. Stats ko ngayon, I think pula ako ngayon because of the losses yesterday. So portfolio, no, stats. Di pa nagre-reflect. Negative 0.17. So at least maliit pa lang. So ayan, negative 0.17, maliit lang naman yung loss natin last kay Lyft. So test buy lang naman yon. So far mitigated naman yung losses. So medyo red pa tayo kay kay May, especially with Trump's tweet about the trade war. So stay put lang tayo for May, baka hindi tayo gaano makagalaw for May. Hopefully we can still hit the 3%, but with the market, I can't say really right now. So I'm not really confident with the market this May. So I'm just watching the market actually. Anong reaction pag may mga ganito. So tinitignan ko anong reaction, anong nangyayari sa mga stocks. Anong Ron Kunanan, mataas na ba ang price ng Holcim? Yes, it is. HLCM. Yes, mataas na po yan. We are at resistance levels. Huwag niyo pong hahabulin yan dyan. MA20s po tayo pumasok. If it gives us an opportunity to buy, then buy it. If not, then huwag niyo pong pipilitin. If gusto niyo i-trade lang yan. Unless investor kayo. If you're an investor kasi, wala kang pakialam anong presyo niyan. You just buy and buy and buy. Diba? So, kung gusto niyo pumasok dyan, okay lang kung investor kayo. But if you're trading it, don't. Right, Aris de la Peña, good morning Sir Lloyd, insights kay BPI, bigla po bumawi nung hapon po. Yes, tama. Right, and BPI, I've been vocal about this the past few days. Right, I told you, MA20, bodega na po yung area na yan. BPI is already still very cheap and still very good to get into. So, BPI, dapat nagbodega na kayo. Alright, good day from Hong Kong, from Sarah Villeza, GT Cap. Please, Globe, take profits. Kay Globe, I won't say take profits kay Globe kasi ang daming pumasok kay Globe kahapon na volume. So, I won't say take profits. I think aakyat pa yan si Globe. Right? So, ayan, GT Cap, daanan natin yan mamaya. Right, so let's continue. Kanina, we stopped at ISM. Yan, ISM. Si ATN naman, kamustahin natin si ATN. By as long as that support holds for ATN, this is a very good company with a very good future. Bodega lang kay ATN. I'd say this is good for long term. We're recommending ATN for long term. Andyan rin ako for long term. IRC naman, support is holding well. So, by as long as the support holds for IRC, so far so good. BSC, eto si BSC, one of the top gainers yesterday. Tapos bumalik lang bigla eh. So, this is good. Good volume, good spike in volume. If you want to enter this, get in your MA20 as much as you can. Baka nga tumuloy-tuloy na yun si BSC. So, yan. Stock is showing us showing us a slow uptrend already. So, I'd say this is good for BSC. If you want to enter it, just look for a good base. MA20 should be a good base for you if you want to enter BSC. Next kay BSC is MBT is in my pick. We already talked about that. PHA, eto lumalaban si PHA. Buy as long as the support holds for PHA. This is the support right now. And get in here that support as much as you can. Maganda po ang future ng company na yan with the money that it has. Hopefully, magkaroon tayo ng catalyst soon. Balita nila anong gagawin nila sa pera. ABA, we talked about ABA already. JFC, recommended JFC yesterday. Not yesterday, the other day, I still say Jollibee is still good to buy. Magbodega na kayo dyan. So, hindi pa nakabili, at least hindi pa lumilipad yan. So, just keep buying JFC. Now, SMPH, good morning sir, from Becca, Tangan, MPI sir, ISM, Popi po, alright, si Popi is not in the list. We already talked about ISM, si MPI then, buy lang. Mark Alvin Anciso, yung ABA sir Lloyd, ganda na annual earnings niya. By the way, kakauwi ko lang galing trabaho. Kaya pala late ka Alvin. So yan, Sir Lloyd, may schedule po ulit kayo ng Dubai Talks. Jetski Jet, so yes, we are planning one this January. So abangan niyo po yan. It's not just gonna be about stock market. We will have 2 talks there, financial literacy and stock market, right, and trading. And so, abangan nyo po sa Dubai on January, next year po. Ang hirap kasi pumunta dyan at napakamahal ng pamasahe. Hindi madali pumunta sa Dubai. Muntik na nga ako na it was a very fun experience. Side beat lang tayo when I went to Dubai. Kasi wala ako relative dyan. And sa mga nandyan sa Dubai, they can relate. You cannot go to Dubai even as a tourist pag wala kayong relatives dyan. Kasi karamihan ng mga Pinoy, sadly, hindi naman karamihan, meron mga Pinoy na nagti-TNT. So, stricto po ang customs natin dyan. Mga 30 minutes ako nasa, hindi customs, immigration. Mga 30 minutes ako nasa immigration in interview kasi bakit ako pupunta dyan sa Dubai. So, kasi wala, yung passport ko, wala pang tatak. Hindi po wala akong relative sa Dubai. All I have there is our friends who were very accommodating, pero hindi naman makatulong gaano yan sa immigration. So, sortihan lang. So, I thought I was gonna be offloaded. So, it was a very nice experience. So, napaka-thrilling. Muntik na ako magtapon ng pera. So, I'll see you there. At least, ngayon, meron na akong tatak for Dubai. Makabalik na ako madali next year. So, I'll see you there. Yung Dubai Expo gusto kong puntahan I want to experience it there. Ang ganda daw. Richard New, good morning Sir Lloyd. Gabs, sana dito rin po sa Hong Kong, sir. Hopefully soon, yes, Hong Kong. Punta tayo dyan. Kasi andyan yung main office ng eToro. Bakit hindi natin puntahan si Hong Kong? Beka tanga na. Sir Lloyd, yung sa eToro po, $100 po to add sa previous copy trade. Pwede naman, right? Especially now na baka mag-flat din ako ulit ng mga positions ko since we won't go aggressive. Antay lang ako muna. Turtle up lang muna tayo. So, better add funds now. Naman Sir Lloyd, mas madali makapunta dito pag may relatives. Dito rin ako nagtrabaho sa UAE. Tama po. Right, so anyways, let's continue. SMPH po, malapit na tayo sa support. So, buy lang. Nag-bounce na siya sa support actually. So, baka umangat na ito today. So, pag nag-green yan, buy SMPH already. One moment please, yung aso ko nagkukulit, nag-ano sa door. Gustong lumabas ng aso ko Right, so SMPH, wait for the bounce before you wanna get in. I'd say yes, that's a buy once it bounces. So SMPH, ABG. ABG, pababa ng pababa ang spaghetti. So downtrend pa po si ABG even though maganda ng annual earnings. So, iwas lang muna tayo ABG. Anytime soon, baka gumawa to ng support. So, let's see. I can't say yet. So, we need further price action. You don't have to be aggressive in the stock. You don't have to guess the bottoms, right, in PSE. Right. Sa Uber, sirs, any plan sa eToro? Ayokong pumasok sa mga IPOs. I always wait for the stock to stabilize before I wanna test it out. But definitely, Uber is a good company. Right? So, I don't want to go aggressive on Uber, especially now na shaky ang mga investors. So, Uber, wag muna. Yung isang ginawa kong note, grabe guys, right? If you are a follower of my Facebook page, let's go to Financial Freedom 101. Right? If you haven't followed my Facebook page yet, please go to Financial Freedom 101 and then like my page. I posted about this. This is a few days ago. I created a note. Asan na yung notes? Ayan, I created a note about this stock. Ito, kung may IPO man na pinasok, ito isa sa mga na nakita ko. Gumawa ako ng blog about this. Wall Street's biggest IPO since 1999. Ang laki ng IPO nito. So, check this out. It opened at, I wanna open eToro just to be sure. Dapat nakita nyo yun. Right? It opened at, sino yun? Anong pangalan nun? What do you call this? Ano nga ba yung code nitong stock na ito? Beyond Meat. BYND. Ayan. BYND. So, BYND. This is the IPO na napakatindi. Right? Nung nag-IPO siya, umangat na umangat. So, tindi ng akyat nito nag 200% to So, this was one of the best IPOs out there. IPO opening niya is here and then umakyat for 2 days and then nagpo-pull back na ngayon. One of the best IPO movements I've seen so far. So beyond, definitely, I'm waiting for the bounce. If this bounces, I'm gonna be entering this stock. Ang ganda ng ano na ito Ang ganda ng story ng company na ito. Check this blog out if you wanna invest in this company also. Right? It's in the notes of the Facebook page, Financial Freedom 101. Check it out. Ang ganda po. Kaka-IPO lang yan. Less than a week pa. So, yan. Let's continue. Yan, beyond. Right, so let's continue sa stocks. ABG, tapos na tayo kay ABG. Alco, ito si Alco, maganda rin ang support ni Alco So, Alco, buy as long as the support holds. Oh no, I think magba-brown out sa amin. Yung power is tripping. So, hopefully hindi. Alco, buy as long as the support holds. Maganda din yung annual earnings niya. So, I'd say this is a good support. But trading stock po ito, just in case the support fails, cut loss po, negative 3% below support ang nakaplano ko dyan. So, ALCO, right? RRHI. Si RRHI naman, yun. So, Robinsons Retail bumagsak after showing good, yung annual earnings niya, hindi naman siya gaanong good, but still positive. So, bumagsak si RRHI. Now, RRHI is now reaching support levels. So, inaabangan ko po ito. Isa to sa mga stocks na inaabangan ko. Baka maghinog. Ang RSI niya po is nasa below 20 na. So, anytime soon, pwede nyo na pong bilhin yan. So, that's very cheap already for RHI. Not very cheap, but overall, yes, it's a cheap price for RHI. So, RHI, abangan ng bounce. I am waiting for the bounce for RHI. Good finds, and you guys. So, tags naman, nag-break na support But, cut loss sa mga nag-trade kay tags if you're trading it. But overall, tags, I'd say, is a good company. So, for those na mga long-term to mid-term kay tags, actually, bodega areas ito This is the cheapest tags has ever been so far. Ayan, so these are the bodega areas of tags. So, we're reaching that level. So, I'd say bodega lang kay tags. Tags, if ever, hindi naman short-term ang plano nyo. If you're planning to get in today, no, I will not say get in today. Wala po tayong buy signals. Malakis po yung selling niya. So, baka bumagsak pa yan lalo. So, you don't have to enter tags today. MRC naman, si MRC, nagpo-pullback. We're just waiting for MRC to bounce before we wanna get in MRC. We recommended MRC here, so far so good. And nag-pullback lang, so let's wait for it to bounce before we wanna enter again. AP, and si AP naman, ang ganda ng bounce ng AP, recovery ka agad So, somehow, yeah, I want AP to make a support. I think magsusupport muna ito. Let's wait for AP to solidify a support before you wanna get in AP. IRC, same with IRC. Buy as long as the support holds. GT Cap, may nagre-request about GT Cap. Time check, it's 9:09 in the morning. GT Cap, mamaya na. We need for it to bounce before we can enter. Pag nag-bounce yan, confirmation ng support yan, guys, you enter that. Okay? Pag nag-bounce. Pero wag muna ngayon. Good morning, sir. Ano po insights nyo kay Shell PH? Medyo shaky pa rin for me si Shell PH. Nakapasok, Sir Lloyd, pero bagsak last night. Beyond, thank you. So Sir Richard pumasok sa Beyond. Dapat hindi mo na hinabol sa taas. Right. Antayin nyo lang yung bounce kay Beyond. That's a very good company. You can test that out. PHA and MRC po, Sir Lloyd from Taiwan. This is from Manchester. We talked about PHA already. Just buy the support. Si MRC, we just talked about that earlier. So, GT Cap, tapos na yung GT Cap is DNL. Ito, DNL, one of my favorite companies, pero ang technique lang kay DNL is range trade po. So, bumabagsak na po siya ngayon. Ang ginagawa ko kay DNL is enter at this area and sell at this area. So, right now, bumabagsak si DNL. So, iniintay ko po yan bumaba ulit. Remember, I recommended DNL here, sold it here. So, we're waiting for DNL to drop again and then make a good position before we want to enter DNL again. So, naabangan po natin si DNL. Maganda na yung earnings niya. Not that much, but the stock is still on a downtrend. So, baka bumagsak palalo si DNL. So, stay away lang muna. Baka mag-double bottom ito. For now, wala pa tayong definite na signal talaga. So, don't have to be aggressive. I would say stay away from DNL. Malakas yung selling, right? So, stay away from DNL for now, but definitely anytime soon, pwede po natin bilhin yan. So, for now, Web did not sustain the MA20 bounce. So, I think mag-sideways pa si Web. So, I will not recommend buying Web for now. Maxis, nung MA20 niya, nag-fail So, yung mga pumasok kay MA20, mag-cut loss kayo, negative 3 below the MA20. So, if hindi ma-hit, that will be good. Baka mag-sustain pa, tumakyat. But always cut your losses, especially kay Web for now. Okay? Maxis, we have a possible support here. But for now, I don't want to recommend it yet. Very volatile at nasa taas pa. So, konti ingat muna kay Maxis. Or, yan, si OR naman, buy as long as the support holds for OR. Maganda ang future ni OR. I will say this is for longer term si OR, hindi to for short term. So, if you're looking for short term stocks, wag muna si OR kasi baka matagal pa bago gumalaw ito. Pero maganda definitely ang mga projects ni or the company is improving, right? So, or Primex. So Primex, we recommended Primex here. Doing a pullback, let's wait for Primex to bounce. Maybe at MA20, maybe not, but antay lang muna tayo ng bounce to Primex. Let's wait for a good buy opportunity for Primex. Right now, wala pa. So si Bell naman, sinipon ako bigla. Si Bell naman, nag-bounce sa support. Ang ganda ng bounce ni Bell sa support. If you wanna test out Bell, I think this is on a downturn kasi, but if you wanna test out Bell, get in near the support as much as you can para at least kung mali tayo and mag-fail yan ng support, you can always get out with minimal losses. Ang pangit ng first quarter earnings niya, definitely yung annual niya negative 8 din, so baka bumagsak to si Bell dahil sa mga numbers niya. So I don't wanna recommend Bell. You don't have to be aggressive in that stock, especially pag pangit ang mga earnings. Alright, so Sir APX, may bullish divergence. Sir, good morning. DD po. I'll write that down. DD and APX. DD and APX. Alright, so tapos na tayo kay Bell. Kay ECP tayo. Hopefully we still have time. It's 9:13 already. So si ECP, meron namang bounce kay ECP. Alright, so ECP guys, this could be a good bounce, right? I just want one more. Right? Isa lang na green just over confirmation na bounce na yan. Overall, ECP is good. So, yeah, wait for one more confirmation before you wanna test out ECP. Asan na ako? House. Ito si House. Medyo taas na ni House eh. Alright, so if you wanna test out House, one thing I know is the trend is your friend. MA20 bounces, MA20 bounces. Try the MA20 bounces, baka magtuloy-tuloy. Ang ganda ng trend ni House, ang ganda rin naman ng earnings na linabas niya, 12% for annual earnings. So, get in your MA20 as much as you can. This stock is on an uptrend, baka magtuloy pa, even if medyo mataas na po yan. You can't really know. So, what you can do really is just to lower your risk as much as possible, enter at a low risk position before you wanna get in. B-Core pag may time, tingnan natin si B-Core mamaya. This is from Jeline. Chris Mejia, good morning. Omar, good morning. Yan, so after House, asan na ako? PNB. Philippine National Bank, we have an ascending triangle. Wait for it to do a breakout before you wanna get in this so that we will have a confirmation na bullish ang stock pag nag-break yan. Because we have a resistance right there. Ascending triangle pattern, check it out. Wait for the breakout. Shell PH, I'm still bearish on this stock, but we have a support right here, right? So maganda naman yung support niya. It's just that I am shaky with this stock, especially yung earnings nila. Laki na negative ng annual earnings nila, so baka bumagsak pa. So I don't want to recommend this stock. IDC, stay away lang muna. STR. Pasensya na guys, inaantok ako. Wala akong tulog gaano kasi ang ingay ng mga nagfe-fiesta sa amin, but it's fiesta, so we have to understand. Si STR naman, yeah, we have a good support right here on this area. If you want to test out STR, test out this support. Ayan. So, for STR, I can't recommend it for now. Malakas yung resistance ni STR dyan. Ang ganda naman ng annual earnings eh. So, hopefully that will be something. If you want to test it out, hindi kasi tayo pare-parehas ng bias. If you like STR, yeah, definitely it has a good support. Yun nga lang, ito yung concern ko eh. So, let it break out from that downtrend and then buy there. Okay, for STR. CHIB naman, ang ganda rin ng pinalabas na numbers ni CHIB. So, right now, CHIB is on a possible uptrend. Nag-breakout siya. Maybe it's so far it's sustaining. I don't like breakouts for now kasi bearish yung market, so as much as possible if it gives me an opportunity to buy at MA20, that will be my entry point. I don't want to buy a breakout on this kind of stock, on this kind of market. Medyo gloomy ang Cebu ngayon, parang uulan, right? Omar, every morning pagising lagi po ako nanonood sa inyo and get best recommendation. Thank you. You're welcome, Omar. Happy to help. Yan. So, CHIB, asan na ako? Ali, and si DD naman, yan, dadaanan natin yan mamaya. Hopefully, we still have time, Edward. Unahin natin yung mga naunang requests. So Ali, after doing an all-time high, nag-pull back and so far nag-sustain naman yung breakout niya. Look at that. Perfect example of a breakout na yung previous resistance becomes the support. Nag-bounce siya at that support. Diba? So, ang ganda. This was the previous resistance and then the bounce is there. So, if you wanna enter Ali, I'd say yes, I want you to enter Ali. Use this line as your support. 45 pesos. Diyan po natin bilhin malapit as much as possible for Ali. I think this is gonna go sideways. So, that will become a good support. Hopefully, mag-sustain for Ali. Alright. Definitely, the stock is on a good trend. Let's see. Kamustahin natin yung Fibonacci niya. Favorite retracements niya. Last trend niya is right here. So, yeah, we're still at the sweet spot of the bounce. So, it's still okay. Pwede pa rin. Pwede pa natin bilhin si Ali. You can still buy that. Next kay Ali is Wilcon. Right, so Wilcon, lower highs na nakikita ko, guys. So, ingat lang muna kay Wilcon. I don't really want to recommend it yet. I think this is gonna go sideways for now si Wilcon. So, kind of shaky for me, Wilcon. Nasa taas. But then again, the trend is your friend. Look at these MA20 bounces. MA20, MA20. So, we're now at MA20 levels. So, if you think Wilcon is still gonna go up, at least use the MA20. At least kung magkamaliman kayo, maliit lang ang losses ninyo. Okay? So, if you like Wilcon, if nainggit kayo dyan, go ahead. But I don't want to recommend that. Right? PLC, at least man kung testingin nyo, maliit ang risk ninyo. At least have that discipline. PLC, for now, is still on a downtrend. So, stay away lang muna for PLC. Somehow nag-break yung support niya, so stay away lang muna. Holcim, don't go in at the top if you're a trader. FLI, ito si FLI, good. Alright, nag-bounce na siya yesterday, baka mag-continue yung bounce today. If it bounces today, then that is your higher high and higher low. So that is your perfect entry point for FLI if ever gusto nyo pong pumasok for FLI. Check it out pag nag-bounce yan today, pag nag-green yan today, FLI. Good find. Nickel. Si Nickel naman, so far downtrend pa eh. So stay away lang muna tayo kay Nickel. Soon, baka magbigay ng buy signal. SSI, we talked about SSI already. I cannot recommend SSI up there. Right? Do not go in up there, please. Huwag po kayo maiinggit dyan. So antayin nyo lang po. Bumaba yan. Si ABA, pag nag-green today, definitely a buy. CHP, foreign buying tayo kay CHP. Ang ganda ng volume, pero bumagsak eh. So, hopefully, CHP gives us a good pullback and gives us a buy position soon. But right now, hindi pa po. Andun pa po rin yan sa tuktok. Ang layo pa lang pwede ibagsak niyan. So, CHP, stay away from it for now. Next kay CHP, ISM. ISM, it's 9:20. So, bilisan ko lang po itong mga requests. Si APX, hindi pa. ISM, I cannot recommend it yet. We don't have a good pace, so you don't have to be aggressive in this stock. Ang recommendation ko lang po kay ISM is if it goes down, just keep buying it. Right now, sa mga hindi pa nakabili, yes, maybe this is a good opportunity to buy. Pero ang recommendation ko lang dito is be an investor. If you buy here, if you do test buy here, kasi hindi naman natin alam kung aakyat na kaagad yan. Baka umakyat, so baka hindi na kayo makapasok, diba? So what you do is you just test buy here. And then if it goes down, you just keep buying more. I just want you to to put some amount in ISM because maganda naman ang future ni Udena. Third telco plus the new Clark na project. So that's gonna be very good. Good morning from Michael Masagka, watching from Dubai. Good morning sa inyo, Kaloy. Ginabing ko kay si Tags. Stay away lang muna kay Tags. Right, MPI, Silil Impact, MPI, bodega lang kay MPI. Next up is ISM Popey. Ito may request for Popey kanina. Umuulan na nga sa amin. Right, so Popey. Right, so Popey, lower highs, doing a pullback. We do have a support right here. This is not the area to buy. This is the area to buy dito. So, antayin niyo po sa support si Popey before you wanna get in. So, next is DD. DD naman, malapit na po sa MA20. Let's see what will happen if MA20. If it bounces at MA20, you test it out. Just in case mali kayo, you can always get out with low losses. Right? With minimal losses. So, that's how you trade. it's on an uptrend. The stock is on an uptrend. So definitely buy it near MA20 if you see a bounce. Okay? So DD, APX, ito may APX daw na divergence. Yes, there's good divergence here in APX. Pataas na yung RSI niya eh. Kahit pababa yung presyo. Ang earnings lang nga lang. Ito lang problema. So baka hindi mag-sustain your divergence because of the earnings. Wala pong investors ngayon. And investors won't be hindi po sila ma-entice on these kinds of numbers. So I think APX might fail still, right? But if you believe in the company, if you see a bounce, meron naman tayong magandang technical analysis, you can test it out. Just make sure you cut your losses, okay? So APX, B-Core, sabi niya kanina, B-Core din pag may time. So we still have time, it's 9:23. So B-Core, wait for it at the support before you want to enter. You don't have to be aggressive there. Not worth your risk. We have a good resistance right there. So it's either a support bounce or a breakout. Yun na lang ang pasukin nyo kay B-Core. Medyo mahirap pag nandyan sa gitna. Alright. So ayun, C from Lorraine. Joe Black, good morning Sir Lloyd, watching from New Zealand. Good morning sa inyo. Lorraine de Guzman siguro yan. So, I'm just nanguhula lang ako. De Guz ang nakasulat eh. C naman, ayan, C near MA20. It's really hard to tell at this point right now. You can go aggressive and test buy dito sa support na ginagawa ni C. Ito sa linya na ito at around 5.64, you can test that out, right? So for C, maganda yung future ng company na yan. Alright, PLC, nabanggit na po ba? Yes, we talked about PLC already, George. Bongkoy Mill, Coach, pwede pa ba dagdag si FNI? Thanks, Hernan. Si Hernan ito. FNI, we recommended FNI dito on the breakout and ganda na. Ang hirap for Hernan eh. If it pulls back and then bounces, that will be a very good entry point to add more. But right now, it's not good to add at that top. So, sayang lang yung entry nyo doon sa baba. It's 9:24, VLL. Food po from Erwin Asadillo. At last two na lang guys kasi it's already time's up. Right. Food, downtrend, stay away. And Bloom, please. Bloom naman, nagbe-break ng support. So, stay away lang muna kay Bloom. Right. We do have a support. We do have unang support niya dito. Kaso lang, it broke. So, meron tayong magandang support dito ulit. Let's wait for it to bounce. At least if you have a good area to try it. I cannot recommend it yet. As of the moment. First quarter, ang pangit na first quarter ni Bloom. So, medyo problema tayo dyan. Good morning, John. Famukol. PHA, just keep buying the dips. Okay lang po yan si PHA. Ang magandang future niyan. MRSGI from Paulo Drew. Ito lang last. MRSGI, stay away lang muna. Anytime soon, pwede natin saluin yan. Pero for now, wag muna. Mas malakas yung momentum ng pagbagsak. Right. So, that's it for today. I'll see you again tomorrow. As always, let's get rich together. Hope you enjoyed the show today. Bye-bye.